I feel like I feel like streaming when I have a runny nose is a terrible idea. Well, not runny nose, but allergies. Oof. I'll like clear my throat 100 times. The real Senna experience. That's an impossible riddle. You're not even trying anymore. That's right, you win again. Even though he is the crown prince, my brother Kichiro doesn't often win at word games like me does. Of course you say that blah, 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 blah. Of course you say that like there was any other possible outcome. There always is, Ari. As if. Kichiro sighs and shakes his head at me in disappointment. There's more to life than just winning every competition. I know that. There's also failing. In case you haven't noticed, that's not something I do. Ah, allergies. Or you only win because there's no one here to challenge you. You would survive outside the palace walls for 1 week. That sounds like a challenge to me, Huron. What? The idea is so brilliant, I'm surprised I didn't think of it first. For the last 17 years, the only challenges I've been presented have been instructors, servants, and grumpy Kichiro. Say I can't survive outside the walls, I say I can. Here's the contest. For 1 week, I'll attend a normal, average high school. If I come home crying about it, you win. If I don't, I win. You have to be backing out. Maybe it's my charming smile, the lure of a contest. Kichiro relents and hangs his head. If it wasn't for me that you need this, I would consider accepting it. I'll talk with father and... Remember, Kichiro, it has to be completely normal. No sending spies or influencing locals. That's cheating. If I did something like that, you wouldn't learn the lesson so desperately need. Once that, what could there possibly be that I don't? You'll see. My name is Ari Ramono, the cute and talented daughter of Emperor Mono. Today is my first day at a public school as a regular. Father nearly had a heart attack when I wanted to be educated on the outside, but I managed to convince him. I guess that's what they called it, medical. Hi, Narkin. You're a liar, though. Hi, Gekko. There's something nice about walking to school in such pleasant weather. Father always brought to me. I spent hours in that stuffy crash answers. The only breaks I'd get from the dull room would be when I'd go outside for physical training, to play outside with the servants, my coaches. Clutch my back. Blah, 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 blah. I clutch my book bag against my chest tightly. This is going to be so much fun. All those hours of cramming are going to pay off when I show those commoners what I'm made of. Secretly, I love studying and spending my time learning. Knowing the knowledge will give me the edge. Please introduce yourself to the class. I'm Ari Ramono. It is a pleasure to meet you. I get a humbled response from the class. Blah, blah, blah. I get a mumbled response from the class. They seem more interested in staring at the window and chatting amongst themselves than recognizing me. Only one person in the class of 20 shows any interest of series. Ah, words! Only one person in the class of 20 shows any sort of series. There's an open seat next to Ryu. Please have a seat. If you have any questions, Ryu is the class president and will help you with any problems you have. The only open seat is next to the boy with the sharp blue eyes that seems pour into my soul. President, huh? He's the first. Knock off their throne. Hi, I'm Ari. I heard. So you're the president? You're the best the school has to offer? They tell me. Do you have a problem with that? Full response isn't what I was expecting. The icy glare in his eyes would have me backpedaling if I were more cowardly. This is perfect. Yeah, I do. This is so awesome. All those heroes from old westerns I saw always use that line, everyone draws their 6-shooters and the duel begins. Good for you. Just ignore my challenge? I didn't think I'd identify the arch-villain of my adventure so early. I'm the smartest person you are ever going to meet. I'm the best and brightest this world has to offer. Good for you. Your title as the best of the show will be mine before the week's end. What do you think about that, Mr. President? You're welcome to try. If you have any problems or questions about the school, Miss Genius, let me know. Like I do that. But doesn't he rise to my challenge? Does he think that he could hold me back with his skills alone? That's stupid. Before we start today's algebra lesson, we are going to have a pop quiz. Ari, you don't? I want to take it. The rest of the plebs in the class are looking at me like I'm crazy, but this is my first chance to overthrow their leader. I've got to take it. Plebs. Fucking plebs. Ryu gives me a quizzical look, but goes back to clearing the books off his desk without a word. That's right, I'm challenging you. "10 minutes later, I've crushed that pathetic test. Seriously, this is easy. Seeing others struggle with it only brings me more affirmation of my brilliance. Except for Ryu, who finishes a whole 15 seconds after I did. Nobody even came close to touching me. Take that, brother. You all did well, but only one of you managed to score perfect on this exam. There's no surprise on that one. Of course not." She walks back handing tests to students as she passes. When she gets to me, she stops with a bright smile on her face. "A perfect score. You did remarkably well. Think, Ryu." What? "Very well too, Ari. A 95 without studying the material is quite impressive." She takes my stunned look as one of shy acceptance and continues delivering the tests. "May I please see your test?" "See what you did there? See what you did here? You accidentally carried the one to the wrong row. If you had slowed down and double-checked your work, you would have had a perfect." "Shut up. I'm just trying to help." I don't want your help. Just because you won this round doesn't mean I've lost yet. This isn't a contest. The smug attitude doesn't sway me that easily. I will dethrone this monster and put myself on top. This is my new life mission. Leave me alone, if that is what you wish. I lost because of a foolish mistake on my part. No, Ryu, this is not over, but not by a long shot. Hi, princess. Class moves by quickly. My hopes for another attempt at dethroning Ryu are dashed, but I do get several attempts to flaunt my brilliance by answering several questions correctly. Ryu seems content for now to let me have my way with the class, his warm smile as I answer questions after question. This will be his foolish mistake. Soon his class will be mine. I'm a little sorry that he had to be the one I must overtake. He's great. Blah. Words? He's smart and his light brown hair gives him a sharp look. He'd have made a great minion. I glanced up at the clock, seeing the hands finally about lunchtime. I could use a minion right now. I had to buy my own lunch from a store. Back at the Imperial Palace, a team of the finest chefs would make 3 meals a day. I closed my eyes and pretended the fried turkey sandwich was a full 5-course meal with the best curry in India. Hi, Ari, would you? I don't deal with peasants. What? Shoot. Shoot. A group of giggling schoolgirls quickly dissipates. Why would someone of my caliber waste their time with this riffraff? For a moment blah blah blah. For a moment I miss Kenta, my dedicated servant. That cheery guy with the fluffy blonde hair always has something good to share when we are away from the castle. I push him out of my mind. No, I'm not here. No, I'm out here on my own. Good food or not, I have to make it entirely on my own or I'll lose to Kichiro. At least my store-bought sandwich smells better than whatever Ryu has. A smell of rotten eggs has wafted from his desk ever since the lunch hour began. I'll bet he is an awful cook. Only someone with no skills in the kitchen could make something that smells so putrid. Wait, that's it? I get the feeling that we might be a little too evenly paired in math and history for a sound victory, but Ryu can't cook to save himself. I flip through the schedule and see that we do have home economics class in the same part of the day. I have a sure win here. Ryu. Ah! You like some of my curry? No, you can keep the foul concoction. I hereby challenge you to a cook-off. Excuse me? You heard me. On Friday, you and me are going to have a cook-off in home ec. For a moment, he looks like he's going to refuse my challenge again. You have a theme and wager already in mind? Got him. Of course I do. The theme will be cake, so if I make a cake that the class likes more, of course you have to step down as president. Your successor. Doesn't work that way. Backing out already, coward. You lose, you have to do one favor for me, nothing perverted or the like, but a favor of my choosing. You have no chance at all of winning, so I'll accept your Then we shake on it. I take his large, smooth hands in mine and grip them to feel. Ryu radiates confidence, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I like my rivals to have a little more fire in them. So few people in the castle ever had that aura of competitiveness, so I just accepted their inevitable. I look forward to it. I hope you don't bring that goop to the fight. It smells atrocious. The spicy scallion tomato mix I've been working on. Would you like some? Trying to poison me before the contest. I didn't think a president would be so devilish. Devil. I don't think I'll have to resort to such tactics. Your confidence will be your undoing. Do the same to you. Fight back a giggle. Maybe I underestimated him. Ryu could be a genuine opponent. Lunch is ending. I'll see you later, Ari. Till we meet again, my nemesis. Victory will be mine. Victory may not be mine. The first time in my life I've scored less than a 90% on something. I almost failed. How was I supposed to know what temperature to store milk at? I glanced at the small bandage they had to give me when I almost cut my right pinky off. My pudding mix in that class was ruined long before the blood got into it. Oof. My lab partner was some snobby girl with short black hair who wouldn't shut up no matter how much I told her I knew what I was doing. She kept sighing and trying to force me out of the way. There's no way some peasant could have done a better job than I, but seeing Ryu in the corner wasn't reassuring either. He strode around that classroom with that aura of unparalleled confidence. I refused to try it, but Miss Snobby said it was delicious. I may have finally met a real match, yet for some reason I'm greatly annoyed by this. I can't focus right now. Snap out of it, Ari. If you lose your head now, you'll be done for long before Friday. You just need to get your head in the books and set up a plan. Gym class is the final class of the day, which is a welcome break after my horrid afternoon. Gym gives me a chance to release my stress with a little physical exercise. And I'm one of the best basketball players in the world, of course. While teaching these plebs a lesson on how to shoot would be a worthwhile endeavor, I grab a ball and take a hoop by myself. I need time to think. Okay, I think to myself as I take my first free throw shot. I've met my enemy today. He is both skilled and smart. This is his territory, and a skill that is not my best. The ball swishes without touching the rim. That's what I need to do. A flawless shot at Ryu. It'll be a 3-layer cake with strawberry frosting from the far reaches of the world. It'll be the most delicious thing that he'll ever have tasted. My cake will be so awesome that I'll be lauded from Paris to San Francisco as the queen of baking. All I need to do is look up a good recipe and it'll be all mine. I toss up my ball again, nailing another free throw. Getting the successful shot brings strength to my conviction. I can do it. I wonder what crazy request Ryu thinks he'll be able to get out of me. He promised that it wouldn't be anything perverted, so it will most likely be something petty like money. Hey, watch out! It takes me a moment to realize that the voice is calling out to me. By the time I turn around, a rogue basketball is hurling towards my face. Too relatable. All of high school in a nutshell. Owie. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Are you okay? That hurt, you idiot. What a jerk. Oh, my lady, I'm so sorry. Forgive your humble servant. Huh? How did you know who I am? I beg your forgiveness. I was not expecting the control of the ball. Wait. Kenta. Dropping to his knee, my loyal butler. Dropping to his knee, my loyal butler is prostrating himself before me normally. I'd say this is blah 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 blah. Dropping to his knee, my loyal butler is prostrating. What kind of word even is prostrating? It sounds terrible. Prostrating himself before me. Normally, I'd say this is far from enough for hitting me with a flying ball, but get up, you're going to blow my cover. My lady. No, my lady stuff here. Get on your feet before someone sees you. What are you doing? He stands back up and gives me a sheepish grin. My lord sent me to keep an eye on you, my lady. It's Ari. Please forgive me, Ari. No, no forgiveness. I ordered you and all the other servants not to come with. Your brother didn't think it was very smart, so he wanted me to stick nearby and make sure you didn't get in trouble. Prostrating is a stupid word, though, okay? What kind of word even is that? Like, I like to consider myself like a reader, and you think I would have seen that kind of word before? That's not what I've heard. Rumor has it that the snobby new girl is picking a fight with the school idol. Nobody is picking a fight with me. I think they were calling you the snobby one, Ari. Those low-life plebs. How dare they? That's perfect. Oh, you're not joking around. Please forgive me, my lady. Ari! I scold most servants who dare speak to me that way, but Kenta has been with me since I was barely able to walk. I decided to let him off with a little rap to the side of the head. Sorry. You'd better be. So it's true, right? You challenged Ryu. So? Never cooked a day in your life. So? Did you plan to give Ryu food poisoning? That didn't work well when you used it on Lord Darius. I'm alive. Play some more basketball. Probably go back, right? Yeah, I can go back. How far am I? Where was I? I guess this is as far as I'll go. Okay. Makes me so angry. I don't need his help. I need him to go away and not blow my cover. If anyone found out who I was, the suck-ups and manipulators would come flying out of the woodwork. My blood is boiling so hot I can barely stand it between you and Kenta. I'm going to end up having a heart attack from all of this rage. I really want to stay around and play some basketball, maybe see if they have a softball field to bat some balls, but Kenta while they're leaving yet. Still practicing with some of the guys from my class. I'm not surprised that he's already made friends with them. Kenta has that light-hearted charm that tends to get past the defenses of the heart. Guess I could stay for a bit longer and get a few more shots in. He is stuck over there. He's out of sight and out of mind. I can have some fun still. What sort of drill should I run today? I'll just start with some basic shooting drills. 8 shots as quickly as I can from around the point area. My first shot is perfect. Perfect form, perfect results. The second shot, while a tad bit sloppier than the first, barely touches the rim as it goes. As I release the third one, I know I've screwed up. My release was almost a full second past the optimal point as I expect it catches the rim and goes flying away. I dart forward to grab it before it bounds into the other courts, and some pleb tries to steal it from me. Unfortunately, it brings me face to face with the game I'm trying to pretend doesn't exist. I was waiting for that, the sweat glistens kind of phrasing. Like, that's such a stereotypical phrase. Can't go. Kenta has the ball. Sweat glistens on his tanned skin as he nimbly darts through the defenders. It gets me. The sweat glistens. His footwork is precise and deft. Years of training with me having paid off. He really did pay attention to the lessons I gave him. I'm impressed for a moment. Having a competent servant is always something to be proud of. Okay. A glint of excitement flashes through those sparkling amethyst eyes. He's seen what I saw, a perfect chance for the score. His blinding speed and agility let him dodge through the lesser players with a mighty jump. He leaps up and releases the shot. Perfect. Keiko, that's adorable. Game ends shortly with Kenta being the victor. He was good, not as good as me, but I can tell he paid attention to the lesson. Kenta flashes me a victorious grin and comes over. Ari, did you see me win? I saw you almost miss the shot. Liked it, huh? I most certainly did not. It was inefficient. Glad you enjoyed watching me play. Glad to watch you do anything, Kenta. I told you to go home. I'm glad. Ha! I'm not glad to watch you do anything, Kenta. I told you to go home. I told you that His Highness told me I had to keep my eyes on you, Ari. Kenta flashes a sterling smile and winks. His charms have helped us get out of trouble in the past, but I'm not going to allow them to work on me. I've been your subordinate for years. You aren't trying to tell me to abandon you in your greatest challenge, are you? That's exactly what I'm saying. Go away. Kenta thankfully starts to walk towards the door. I think I'm almost rid of the menace when he grabs the ball and starts dribbling towards me. Let's settle this with a game of horse. If I win, I get to stay by your side and help you beat Ryu. If I lose, I'll go home and accept my punishment from Crown Prince Kichiro. Why would I accept such a stupid challenge? Oh, are you chicken? I'm not chicken. Bok, bok, bok. I'll make you pay for that, Kenta. Give me the ball. H-O-R-S-E, an easy-to-understand game where we have to make the shots that the other player makes. I started off with a trick shot that Kenta can't duplicate from the outside of the court. You're going down, Kenta. Help me out on the first letter. Back and forth, either I'm getting sloppy or Kenta has been hiding talent, but he manages to keep up with the even scoring H-O-R-S on me. He's got the ball again and drops a simple shot from the free throw line. Step up ready to duplicate it when I feel Kenta's breath on the nape of my neck. The scent of lavender shampoo mingles with the sharp tang of sweat in my nose. Okay. What are you doing? Just watching. By hovering over my shoulder? Does that bother you? No. But it does. I keep glancing over my shoulder to see what my servant is doing. Nothing every time I glance back, but I know he's going to do something to thwart me. Keiko. I'm used to being with Kenta, but there's something unnerving with him so close to me. Focus, focus, shoot. Nice try. You cheated. Miss. I did nothing to interfere with your shot. Fine, you still have to make it again. Let's see how you like me hovering over you. I like being close to you. Even though I might as well be glued to him, Kenta sinks the easy shot without a single moment of hesitation. I lost. To Kenta. Looks like I'm going to have to stay and help you. As much as this upsets me, I'm just a little glad that I have a competent helper to help me with something I've never done before. Fine, you win. You'd better have some amazing cooking skills, Kenta. Nope. What use are you? We'll learn together. I've got practice with it tomorrow, so let's meet up on Wednesday at the library. Been here a day and you're already in the basketball team? You should totally join as well. No. That's too bad. I'm heading home to get cleaned up. See ya, Ari. It is still a victory, even if Kenta helps me. I sit down in my seat, feeling the weight of the world on my shoulders. Last night was not a good night for sleep. I kept having dreams of Friday. I was trying to bake a cake 2 stories tall, but it was falling apart. I had to duck and dive out of the way to prevent myself from being crushed by cake. Crushed by Keiko. I shake my head. I don't have time to waste thinking about stuff like that. Thinking about being crushed by Keiko. I've got 2 showdowns to face now. I'm not prepared enough for either of them. Crushed by cupcake. There's a lethargy that is settling over me as I look out the window. I know things are going to turn out well, so why do I need to be worried? Keiko, you'll crush all like you're crushing on Kenta. A puffy white cloud drifts by. That's a la 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 la. Cumulonimbus. Wonder if we are going to have rain today. My brain is going at a snail's pace, but there isn't anything that can get it running. Everything's boring in this class. Math class starts prompting when the bell rings. I try to outperform Ryu, but I can't keep up. My arm feels like it's made of lead, and my feeble strength is not enough to lift it. I want to go outside and take a walk. This class is a waste of time. I established my dominance yesterday. I proved my worth, so why do I need to do a second day of it? That's a good idea. I stand up and grab my bag. Something wrong, Ari? I already know this, so I'm going to go take a walk. I'll be back for his... Suddenly the class breaks out laughing. The teacher is shaking her head with dismay. Ari, while this may have been acceptable at your old school, here you must stay until the end of the lesson. It's a waste of time. Sit down, Ari. I recognize that tone. That's the same tone that the lady-in-waiting takes. She wants to disagree with me, though some common teacher thinks she can order me around. Have a good day. Do not sit down. I'm going to have to send you to the principal's office. Just like the lady-in-waiting, she plays the higher authority card. This is so aggravating. I don't want to be here. That catches me off guard. No. I do want to be here. I need to beat my brother. I want to walk out. I don't want to walk... La, 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 la. I can't walk out and let him win this. Poor Keiko. Slowly I lower myself back into my seat. You win this round, teacher. I try to focus on my textbook, but the quiet chatter around me is breaking my concentration. Can you believe her? She's such a weirdo. Who does she think she is? Such impudent peasants. If they knew who I was, they wouldn't even think about saying those nasty whispers. They'd pay for the reverence. It's because of everything I've done, right? My status is a legend, not because I'm royalty. That's just the icing on the cake of wonderful. That is me. Servants think this way? Does brother think of me as a weirdo? I skipped lots of lessons with them. I do my best to tune them out and focus on my studying, even if it's worthless to me. Lunch rolls around again, leaving me with tuna and the feeling of melancholy. I'd consider checking out the cafeteria, but I don't want to go anywhere near those rude plebs. Classroom is nearly empty again today, leaving me sharing my lunchtime with the one guy I'd rather avoid. Sigh. What is it today? You're interested? Silence is grating. We fall back to the blurting random things without playing again, Are you feeling alright? You're acting different from yesterday. I guess I'm just under the weather today. You look like someone ran over your kitten. Oof. Not the kitten. I give a nonchalant shrug, trying to put on a show of my usual airs. I'm not going to show a single moment of weakness to my rival. I never thought that the heroic princess would show... What the heck is that? Langor? Langor in front of her rival. Friggin', what are these words? What did you call me? Rumor has it that you are a brave and brazen princess. Considering how timid you're acting, I can tell it was hyped up. Who told you that? A friend of mine named Kenta. I'm going to kill him next time I see him. I told him not to breathe a word. So it's true? This is the best show a member of the Imperial family can make? Are you mocking me? I am. I was expecting a real challenge from you, but the first time things don't go your way, you break down. What's going to happen tomorrow when I crush you in history? In your dreams. I'm starting to see why Kenta wants to go to college instead of stay a servant to you. Ouch! That hurts deep. He's not going anywhere, so you don't know your own servants either? Oof! Jeez! Jeez Louise. I push his words out of my mind. I'll bother Kenta for a meaning for blah 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 blah. I push his words out of my mind. I'll bother Kenta for a meaning to them later, but for now I need to knock Ryu down a peg. I'm going to win this contest, hands down. Eat with me? Of course I can, I'll crush you. That's better. Huh? You're looking a lot more lively, I was worried. You want to get defeated that badly? Bring it, I'm going to win this. Then you'd better prepare because I certainly will have. The haze of this morning is lifted, he's right. I can't just sit here and waste time. However, there's one thing I need to do. Kenta, that backstabbing traitor. Hey, Ari. I don't bother greeting him. I straight up snap my neck. Snap my neck. Yeah. Just to. Yeah, okay. The quickest solution. If I don't bother greeting him, I straight up snap my hand back and slap him with all of my might. The noise echoes in the library. You backstabbing? How? How could you ignore everything I asked you and tell him who I am? I trusted you, you jerk. What sort of servant does that? Jerk, jerk, jerk. Baka. Sorry. Calling me my lady in public is one thing, but you told him? Kenta drops to his knee and bows his head. I did not mean to cause you pain, my lady. I was only doing what I thought was best. What you thought was best? For who? You don't care at all. Rage is rapidly dwindling, leaving a sharp stab of pain as I stare upon the bright red mark that my unexpected attack left. Please forgive me, my lady. Kenta. I heard him. I hit the one loyal servant I have ever had. I beg your forgiveness, my lady. I'm sorry. I betrayed your trust. There's nothing I can do to redeem myself, my lady. Oof. Ari. Huh? I told you to call me Ari. Sit down on the wooden benches. I can't look him in the eye anymore. I was supposed to just chastise him, but when I saw him happy, I just lost control. After a few moments, he rises and sits down next to me. I really am sorry, Ari. I told him because he was asking about you. How'd he know? We've been friends for a long time. I told him stories about you and Ryu put it together. He is pretty smart, isn't he? Totally, he reminds me a lot of you. I've always wanted to introduce you to him, but your father would never permit a commoner on the grounds. This was a great chance of all. I've always wondered who would beat whom in a battle of wits. Who do you think is going to win? It's easy, my money is on you, Ari. You better not prove me wrong. But don't forget, it's just a contest. Take it easy so I don't have to worry about you. I've got to get back to class or the other guys will start looking. See ya. Thanks, Kenta. No problem. Wait, Kenta, what is this about you leaving my service? Oh yeah, I'll talk with you about that later. See ya, Ari. Kenta's planning on leaving. I must have misheard him. Maybe he would. But it makes me feel a little worse, a little less focused. I start planning and preparing for Friday. Then there's tomorrow's test. Ryu and his insults are not going to be easy to ignore. Friend of Kenta's or not, I shouldn't take that one lying down. Focusing on my strength for Friday. Priorities, priorities. Wednesday, day of the first true challenge. Today we are playing a Jeopardy game for history. I look across the classroom and see my rival smiling at me warmly. Keep grinning, Ryu. I'm going to show you what this Imperial princess can do. Gonna lead us to victory, genius girl? Of course. Good luck against Ryu. You're gonna need it. Luck is nothing more than preparation paired with skill. I've got both. Sheesh, I was just... Quiet down, I'm trying to study. I can hear them going back to their whispers about me, but I'm not going to let them get to me today. No, not while he is looking so smug on the other side of the class. will be the first person to go for the blue team? I will, Miss Kohler. And red team? Go for it, Ari. You can take him. Nobody else brave enough to try. Nobody else is stupid enough. So the smartest person to challenge him has to be stupid? That sort of illogical fallacy is why I should be the person to take the challenge. Have at it. Is the blue team ready? Of course. Is the red team ready? I give Ryu a wild grin. I haven't forgotten that math test. I'm going to win this. I'm ready. And please step forward. I'll walk up to the podium and look at the rival next to me. I've got a bet for you, Ari. Something to make this contest a little more interesting. What do you have in mind? Since you're so confident you're going to beat me, let's have a wager. If I win, you have to be my personal servant for one day and wear a maid outfit. If you win, I have to do the same. Ryu in a maid outfit? With a maid outfit? That would be the best way to bring you down a peg. With the butler outfit. I didn't think that he would make... Oh my gosh, no, it should have been a maid outfit. I did think that he would make a handsome minion. In the books all say the best way to defeat your opponent is to make him yours. But the words of Kenta's from yesterday comes sounding through. This sort of reckless bet is the type of thing that would make him worry. Other than humiliating my rival, I don't get anything out of this. I'd be shamed for life if I had to wear a maid outfit and serve him, even for but a day. The teacher's about ready to start. I need to make this quick. Accept. Bring it. Let's start. The first question, of course, goes to me. It was some weak thing about which countries were part of the Axis powers. Duh. Oh heck! I watched enough Italia for this. What should have been a slaughter turns into a neck-and-neck competition despite my tips and pointers. Several people on my team are complete idiots. I wish I could have just taken every single question and left them out of it from the glares they are giving me. I think they'd all be for that plan. For the final question, we are perfectly even. We enter the tiebreaker round where I can soundly crush Ryu once and for all. You better know of a good place that fits a tux. There's a maid outfit in the drama department that is just your size. I'll get them to lend it to you. Confidence is your weakness. I could say the same thing to you. You know, Ryu reminds me of Narkin. To be honest. The final question is this. I'm ready. Who first used the term Axis to describe a military alliance during World War II? I don't remember that one in the material. Crud, I need to decide quickly before Ryu beats me to it. Think, Ari, think. I think it was Japan. I think it was Japan. The princess, that would be cheating. Yeah. We may or may not be wearing a maid outfit in a minute. Ah. Let's see. Oof. I didn't watch enough Italia for this. But cheating! I have to at least play this once without, no, play it once truly. He's just gonna have to deal with wearing a maid outfit. Oh. Ah! In my language, that would be awesome. Oof. So close, Ari, but the real correct answer is Mussolini of Italy. I can feel my blood freezing in fear. There's no way that could be right. Correct, Ryu. Blue team wins. No, 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 no. So, Ari, let me write down my address. I expect to see you there in the morning in a maid outfit to serve me for a day. That sounds so terrible. That sounds absolutely terrible. Keiko, no. You can wear a maid outfit and go serve Kenta, Keiko. But I don't have a maid outfit. Guess I can't do it. Hey, you were listening earlier. He said the drama club had one. You dingus princess. I'll talk with the drama teacher. I'm sure she has something that would be in your size. What is this? They're contradicting earlier statements. He gave me your word. Are you backing down now that you've lost? No. I hang my head in low in shame. No matter how much this is going to embarrass me for all time, the world of the Imperial Princess must be kept. Word of an Imperial Princess. I'd never be able to live with myself if I'm broken. How I'm going to live with myself, the memory of tomorrow is a mystery. I lift my arm to knock on the door of the small house where Rita lives before dropping it again. I can't do this. Letting my rivals see me like this is shameful. Might as well get it over with. I knock 3 times before I hear a voice. Who is it? I'll hurry. Just 1 second. Please have suddenly gone blind. If she's like, please have gotten stabbed in the eyes. Oof. He's so cute though. Oh my gosh. He freaking hates her life. Hey Ari. The awkward silence as he sees the hideous thing I'm wearing sets in. Yo, real talk. I really like how they draw her hair. And how they color and shade. Please, don't just gawk. Say something. I don't think you'd follow through with it. Are you doubting me? If I say I'm going to do something, I mean it. You'd better enjoy it because I'm going to beat you tomorrow. That's awful. This is a princess. It really does though. She's really cute. It does look good on her friend. I can't wait. He can't wait to get beat. But there's something more important that needs to be taken care of first. Your dirty room. What? We need to get to going to school soon, idiot. I'm not cleaning your room or anything stupid like that. Oof. There it is again. Maids aren't supposed to be disrespectful. Fine, I'm sorry. That's not quite it. You're supposed to call me master. Oh, oof. Keiko, calm down. This isn't Kenta. Prince. What? Are you going to back on your word? I'd hate to think Princess Ari doesn't keep her promises when she loses. I hate him so much right now. Fine. Fine what? Fine, master! Y'all. Yeah. That's better. You make a pretty cute maid, Ari. Stop making fun of me. What did you say? Stop making fun of me, master. Gosh. I'm not making fun of you, Ari. You really are adorable, especially when you're embarrassed. Let's get going. I don't want to, but Rio grabs my hand and pulls me onto the sidewalk. Today's the worst day of my life. Between the catcalls from the guys and the nasty comments from the girls, I spent the entire day being hassled and hackled by the plebs. The plebs. More than once I was tempted to just run away from this nasty school, but I refused. I'm not breaking my word to Ryu, no matter how much it stinks. I hate that weak part of me, the part that can't tough up and take failure. The opinions of those around me shouldn't weaken my resolve. Aw, I feel you. But it does. Ari, could you get me the approval form from the top shelf? Oh my gosh. It's so short. Like, that couldn't have been, like, allowed in school. It's so short. That's not 3 centimeters. Didn't you listen to the Lucky Star opening? That's not 3 centimeters. Yes, master! Ryu is the only person out of the school who hasn't made me embarrassed today. I expected him to try to make me do all sorts of degrading things. But all he has made me do is help with his presidential paperwork. I hand him the paper and proceed to try and straighten up the choker and headband. We've been doing so much running around, I'm feeling exhausted. It's amazing how he keeps it all going, so many clubs and activities demanding his time, but he still manages to have the top scores in the class. He works long hours and still managed to beat someone who sat around reading books for most of her life. Have I been doing it wrong? You alright, Ari? Huh? You just look a bit worn out, that's all. Anything my master can do, I can do. I'm glad to hear my rival can keep up with me. Ari, I'm sorry about today. I said I can keep up with you. Not that, I mean the conduct of my class. I did not think they would treat you as harshly as they did. I thought that maybe they would giggle a bit, laugh a few times, but I never thought they'd verbally abuse you. They didn't know I'm a princess. It doesn't matter, they should have treated you with the same respect they afford me. Why would they? You're the smart one. You're the cool one. You even managed to defeat me in a quiz game. Of course they see you differently from me. You underestimate yourself. No, I know I'm awesome, pretty, and smart. You just happen to be as good as I am. The idea isn't heard of, but... Are you sure you're alright? I guess I'm a little tired. Well, my lovely maid, how about you go get us a pair of strawberry sodas? That sounds amazing right now. Oh, such a gentleman. You really don't fit the role of subservient maid, Ari, and I don't think I'd like it any other way. Yeah, he's a good boy. He really is a kind-hearted guy. He puts his heart into everything he does. Everyone looks up to him, and with good reason. Ryu is smart, handsome, passionate, and determined. Everyone sees me the same way, right? No. Yes? There she is. Huh? What are you doing with Ryu? What are you talking about? Yelling at him, dressing up like a— Oh dang! That's bad! That's a no-no! That's a no-no word. Berating him in public, you make us sick. Hand over whatever you are using to blackmail him. She's the one in a maid outfit and they're just like blackmailing him. What? I'm not blackmailing him. There's no way he'd hang out with you like with a weirdo like you. The words sting, but I'm not going to let them get the better of me. They might be right. I'm not a weirdo. Please, you're the biggest weirdo I've ever seen. I mean, look at that charm you have on your bag. They're talking about the charm in her bag and she's wearing a maid outfit though. Like, you're the biggest weirdo I've seen. Look at that little charm on your bag. That's a weird thing. It's a Koopa snake. It's good luck. A snake, just like you. Dang! Harsh. I'm not a snake. You should just go back to the school you came from. You should just go back to the palace where you came from. You can't survive here. You can't even beat one stupid president. Stop it. Ari the weirdo is going to cry. She thinks she's so perfect. Queen of the universe. Go home. You're right. I'm just going to keep losing out here. I'm not strong enough. I'm not tough enough. But I don't want to go back. I said I was going to make it out here. I can't lose. I told my brother I would survive. He started advancing on me. I grabbed the papers we were working on and backpedaled from the approaching girls. No, I'm staying here. What is going on here? Oh, Ryu, don't worry. We are going to force her to hand over the blackmail. We'll get rid of this creep for you. Get out. I will not tolerate you badgering. Step back, Ryu. This is my fight. I'm not letting anyone fight my rival. I'm not allowing anyone to blame you for anything I forced you to do. I'm trying to help you. So am I. Whatever, remember what we said, Ari. Walk out almost unnoticed by me. I can't break my gaze from Ryu. I know they were right. I'm just a big weirdo who's ruined your life. They're mistaken. You're my first real rival. I'm not going to allow some gossip or self-deluded girls think they can take that away. Rival? I'm not even in your league. You almost managed to get me to dress up as a butler for you, Ari. That's the first time I ever came close to losing in that game. I turned away, trying to break his curious look from my eyes. Back at the palace, I always challenged everybody. I never lost, not a single time. Everything I did, I won. I was the best, so I thought. Now I'm starting to think, was I really? Was I really that good, or did people show me sympathy because I was the weird? You are. But I've had a lot of fun of the past few days, and I can't wait for Friday. Because you're going to crush me into dust. Because I've had a lot of fun competing with you. So enthused and passionate. It inspires me to do better. Friday isn't going to be a competition. It's going to be a slaughter. That confident, I'm not going to go easy on you. I've never cooked a day in my life. I have no idea how to bake a cake. Here it is. You win, Ryu. Kichiro wins. Everybody wins. Why did you challenge me to? I wanted to win and needed to find a weakness. I see. I do not have that, my lady. If you will have it, I shall teach you. Huh? Are you doing anything tonight, Ari? Not really. I'd like to see just how well my trusty maid can cook if she tries. I already need to come over and help me cook dinner. But I just told you that an order is an order. Fine, master. I'll come over and burn your house down. I'm screenshotting that. Night, night, Gekko. Much love. Let's clean up and get going. I'm hungry. Yeah, it's just really hard to quit when I've started. I'll probably stop next time it wants to like cut to a different time, like if it like skips to like the morning or something. Have a good night, Night Keiko. Our house is so clean. Mother and father work long hours, so I tend to end up by myself for hours at a time. I'll bet you don't see your father very often. The Emperor is busy and doesn't have much time to spend with me. My brother, I spent most of my time with either kitchen. I like Kenta, he's a good guy. A little hyperactive sometimes, but he always means well. Kenta's a good boy. Could you believe that he said he thinks we are a lot alike? I can see that. I don't understand this. I want to hate Ryu, but I'm enjoying his company. I never really had anyone back at the palace who really wanted to spend time with me. Kenta's words ring true. We both really are alike. I'm still the smarter one, but he's better, kinder, resolved. I guess we aren't that much alike, but I want to think we are. I want to be more resolved, more. I need to be the best if I am ever. Okay? That makes training like this more important. There's no other reason I want to. What would you like me to make you, oh grand master? How about a frozen pepperoni pizza? Huh? Too unrefined for your tastes? No, I just thought that you were going to ask me to make something extravagant. I'm not really in the mood for something extravagant right now. I just want to share pizza with some studying. I just want to share a pizza with a good boy. Truly a man of dreams. Steal my knowledge, eh? That is what you wish to believe. I take the cheap bread box from him and pull out the pizza inside. It's cold to the touch. I don't think we can eat it like this. Nah, you can try. So what do I do with this? There are instructions on the side of the box. I need a pizza pan to put it on. Ryu hands me a circular metal pan with little holes at the bottom. It must allow the heat to go through easier. The first thing you need to do is preheat the oven to 425 degrees. That sounds high, so I should turn it to the high setting. No, that's the stove topper. Oh, it's this on the bottom here, right? That's for the timer. Wait, it's still this one? 425? Correct. And then I just put it in and wait? You sound disappointed. Really, this easy? I guess that tomorrow's battle isn't going to be as challenging as I thought. What I can't say is that I got stumped by something so simple. I'm going to get cream tomorrow. I can't get that thought out as I put it in. Have you ever had a frozen pizza before? So? Nothing. You aren't missing much. Starting to wonder just how much I am missing. Oof, deep. Cheer up, I don't like my servants looking so sad. We wait for the pizza to cook in silence. I want to tell him that I don't know what I'm feeling right now. It's done. Let me get it out. No, that's my job. Just move, Ari. No! Please move. Hina just passed me and moves to grab the pan without my approval, I might add. I feel as if Ari would shove him. Like, it's just something she would do. $10 says she burns her hands, yeah. She's gonna be like, no, I'll get it. I don't need oven mitts. Move, Ryu. Yeah, that would be really bad. I push him out of the way with all my strength. He only stumbles back a few feet. What was that for, Ari? I'm getting it out. Yank the pan out as he darts forward to stop me. I scream in pain as I pull a burning hot pan out! Ooh! I've ruined Ari's life forever. This burn on her hand truly will just be a handicap for the rest of her life. I scream in pain as I pull the burning hot pan out. In my anger, I had forgotten that the pan would likely be at around 400 degrees. I drop the pan as Ryu lunges forward to grab it. With a deft motion, he drops it onto the stovetop. How? Are you alright? Of course I'm not. Why didn't you warn me before I grabbed it? I tried. My fingers sting as I turn on the faucet and stick them under the cool water. I hope it doesn't leave a scar. Girl, you're gonna need more than just cool water. You're gonna need some freaking ice. Apply cold water to the burn. That most likely will leave a scar. I've got a scar from, like ramen. Like I just like microwaved. No, I think it was actually boiled ramen, and that's why it was really hot. I've got like a scar on my leg from like boiled ramen that my brother like handed to me, and I accidentally slid off the counter. I had like an ice pack on for like a whole day and didn't go to school. My fingers sting as I turn the faucet and stick them under the cool water. I hope it doesn't scar. Well, I guess we won't be having pizza. Why, if anything, we need to punish it. Yeah, let's just stab that pizza to death. You want to eat it off the floor, be my guest. I spin around and see our beloved pizza splattered on the ground. All that work, all that pain, for nothing. I didn't mean to drop it. And not listen to me. I got some of my costume. I'm going to go home and have it cleaned. Alright, I'll clean this up, Ari. Bye. I think this. Yep, I'll just save it here. Da-da-da, the day of the contest. That's quick saving. Okay, that should be it for the day. Yep. Bye-bye.